Ja, goddag folkens, så velkommen tilbage til en episode af Prison. Ikke faktisk talt, og du vil gerne blive ved med at læse den der. Okay, super, så jeg kan få lov til det. Du læser også Stien, så jeg kan ikke få lov til at læse den. Okay.
Sure. Show me the way.
Follow me.
Hold med.
So, we've a new recruit in our midst. Where's your tunic, recruit?
I don't have one. I'm training to become a mage.
Each to their own. But you should know it takes more than some fancy finger waving to get by here. Go and get yourself a staff and get back here sharpish.
I'll be right back, Eric.
Don't forget the master part. Believe me, you don't want to know what it took to earn that title.
I'll be right back, Master Eric.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
This is the training area, where Master Eric whips new recruits into shape. Once you finish basic instruction, Master Vitus will conduct your training further. If you treat him right, Master Eric's a decent sort. Let's move before someone sticks a broom in your hand. Oh, and you're sharing your room with Hemla. He's rather grumpy, but shouldn't cause you any worry.
Okay. Ja, desværre skal jeg bruge en stav til det her lort her. Jeg kan være lidt svært skjold. Hvis staven er tohåndsvåben. Staven er det er lidt langsommere for mig. Det er en tredje skill, som sagt. Det er også en... Du skal ikke køre den her igennem, jeg gør. Jeg kan bedre lide den her heroppe ved.
Come on.
You are the newcomer.
I'm new here.
This recruit has been murdered. What do you know of this?
Nothing. I was sent to this room. I heard you're short of new recruits. You'll have even fewer if this is how you greet them.
I am not accusing you. Your recent arrival means you have two qualities I need. You could not have committed this crime, and you need to prove yourself here. You can start by discovering who was responsible for this.
I don't know what happened here. I don't even know any of the people here. If you want me to investigate, so where should I start? Why?
If you want me to investigate, where should I start?
Master Vitus will aid you.
Okay.
Why do you want me to investigate this?
You think you're not up to the task?
How do you know I am?
Your manner and appearance. You aren't from this island, which makes your presence illegal. It also means you are a survivor. I'm surrounded by books and bookworms. I need survivors.
I don't know what happened here. I don't even know any of the people here.
Then you shall be objective. Examine cold facts, for instance. This man was stabbed in the back, and there is no sign of magic, which is why there is no reason for me to give personal attention to this case. I have more important things to consider. You have your task.
Okay. Mendoza.
This is your room. Right. I better get back to my duties.
Still thing. Så det skulle være min roommate, som nu er død. Small packet of weed. Fine. Og så selvfølgelig ham her. Kniv. Jeg kan godt lide, at siger 2. Der er noget mere her, vi skal have fundet. Over her. Pøs. Okay. Vi kunne selvfølgelig se os, gå ind i andres rum. Det var en opgave, eller hvad det var. Ja, lad os lige se. Jeg gider ikke alt det der taleri igen, halløj. I tilfælde jeg bliver opdaget jo. Gulerod. Og dust. Jeg har ingen idé omkring, om dust er noget, jeg skal gøre. Men... why not? Okay, så lad os egentlig se herovre. Vi har fået en opgave omkring... Piano keep. Ja, det må det herovre. Give fighting stab, test, master, danger, find the murderer. Master Richards can aid in the investigation of the murderer. Okay. Det er ikke fordi jeg sådan decideret har fundet så meget andet. Jeg har fået den her. Og hans purse. There's something inside. Gold. What's inside? Bare se. The price. Okay. Det her har vi Vitor, som han kunne hjælpe med.
Well, novice?
Hemla has been murdered.
Yes, news spreads quickly here. Soon the whole monastery will know about it. But of course, everyone claims to have neither seen nor heard a thing.
And that makes my search for the killer all the harder.
You have been appointed investigator. I wish you success.
Jo, tak.
About Hemla. When did the murder happen?
It appears Hemla was killed at the time you arrived. Since then, no one has left the monastery. Therefore, we must assume
That the killer is still here.
there are those who pointed their finger at you. You'll need to be certain before you point your finger at anyone else.
Why was Hemla murdered?
That is a good question. Once you know the answer to why he was killed, you should find it much easier to discover who killed him.
Any suggestions where I should start?
Perhaps where Hemla was found. The novice Caspar is responsible for the chambers. He also trades with many of the recruits.
And he must see a lot of what happens here.
Talk to him. Tell him I have assigned him to help you.
Where can I find the other masters?
I will tell you that when the time comes. First, finish your basic training. Only then will you meet them.
I have come to be tested.
Enlightenment is found in many places. Seek trust and wisdom in combat.
Right. You mean I should fight?
Unraveling the meaning of my words is the first part of your test.
Okay. Casper, var det ham hernede? Ja.
Hey, new, huh? I'm Caspar. If you need something around
ghost.
here, I'm your man. For a price, of course.
Casper the Ghost.
I'm on an assignment from the Inquisitor.
Really? What's the old man got you doing?
I'm supposed to find Hemla's killer.
Haha, rather you than me.
It's both of us, actually. Master Vitus said you're to help me.
What? You're joking, ain't you?
Afraid not.
Oh, that's all I need. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up quickly. I don't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side.
What do you know about Hemla?
Ex-con, shifty type, scuttled around. Quiet too. You never knew what he was thinking.
Shifty and quiet isn't going to get us far.
What about clues? Have you searched his room?
I searched the room and Hemla's body.
Did you find anything?
I found a knife in Hemla's room.
Not many blades in this place. There's dry blood on it too. Hey, have you just given me the thing that killed him?
I think it is the murder weapon. But why leave it there? Have you seen this knife before?
Looks like one of Harlock's kitchen knives. Could be that the blood just came from the kitchens. Or am I being naive?
I found some brugal weed.
Not a surprise. He was dealing the stuff.
And you didn't think that was something to tell me straight away. Do you know where he got his supply?
He certainly didn't grow it himself. You'd never get away with that in here. Must have got it from outside. Don't know how. Hemlar wasn't allowed to leave the monastery.
So, he must have had a supplier on the outside, or who had permission to leave the monastery. I found a small amount of gold.
Hemlar always came across as having a fair amount of gold. Maybe he spent it.
Or someone took it.
And left the rest to cover his tracks. Maybe. You might as well keep what you found. Should be some reward for your work, eh?
I found some food.
Was Hemlar poisoned? No, so I doubt that's of any importance. You might as well keep it.
Any idea who was supplying Hemlar?
Well, don't look at me. I partake, but that's it. A lot of people smoke, not much else to do here. The powers that be must know, turn a blind eye. But whoever was supplying Hemlar must have been someone who could leave the monastery.
Who does that leave us with?
You need to talk to Master Palace. He's in charge of the gates.
Do you trade with recruits?
I do business with anyone who's got gold. I ain't fussy, but no weed and no weapons because I ain't stupid either. Anything else I can get you.
Show me what you've got.
Blank scrolls. Jeg lærer at lave scrolls med. Det kunne blive nyttigt på
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Der er en ny blacksmith.
Here's someone who needs the protection of a good weapon.
I need a staff.
I'll check me stock. Got this. Oak. Good strong wood. Knock someone's teeth through the back of the skull. It'll serve as well as a blade. Well, most blades, if you train with it, and you don't go hitting the wrong people.
Do you recognize this knife?
Let me see it. Ugh! It's got blood on it. Why are you showing me that?
Just take a quick look.
Yes, I've sharpened that blade. Certainly didn't have blood on it then. It's one of Harlock's kitchen knives.
Are you sure?
Course I'm sure.
What's a smith doing with wooden staffs?
Not much call for anything else. Shame, really, because blades are my speciality. I remember every sword I've ever touched. Doesn't matter if I forged it, repaired it, or just sharpened it. I ain't like that Oscar down at the Don's camp, messing around with jewellery. Good solid blade, that's what you need.
Can you teach me how to be a smith?
Long as you don't steal my customers. Go on then. Pin your ears back and listen up.
Have you got any decent weapons?
How about I take one of my weapons and beat you around the head with it? Then you can see how decent they are.
Easy, Tiger. What sort of weapons do you have?
Injure things, kill things, cause damage to things, that sort of weapon. But nothing's free. But I'll trade if you can't pay with gold.
Can you get me any blanks for smithing?
Do you see any round here? There's simply no demand for blades here in the monastery. I could make some, but you'd have to bring me some more.
Let's trade.
Okay. 4. Vi fik i hvert fald en stav nu. Ikke jeg er glad for det. Jeg ved, man skal gøre nogle ting senere hen. Det bliver heller ikke super dejligt. Men i det mindste så fik vi da i hvert fald vores stav. Før jeg lige går videre. Jeg kan lige gå ned og snakke med dem hernede. Han snakker stadig, og du reader også.
I need the names of everyone allowed to leave the monastery.
Do you? And you need these names, why?
I'm investigating Hemlar's murder.
I see. Murder is a serious business. However, I hope you aren't neglecting your basic training to carry this out.
No, I wouldn't neglect my training.
Tell me how far you've got, and I will see if I can help.
All I need are the names.
And all the Order needs is dedicated, trained warriors. I make it my personal goal to provide them, and there is no point in investigating if you can't defend yourself. Train, and we shall speak again.
Okay, fair nok. Well, Jeg er nødt til at have staffen på mig. Hvilket jo selvfølgelig lukker de andre ting ned, jo. Hvilket er ærgerligt. Ja, der er jo ikke så meget andet for, end at prøve så at gå op og snakke med ham. Jeg prøver at se, om vi kan træne. Without staff. Så lad os save først, og gå over og snakke med ham her. Så har vi fået en stav i hvert fald, så lad os se, om vi kan træne lidt.
I've got a staff.
So you have. But do you know what to do with it?
No, Master Eric.
Well then, it's a good job I'm here, isn't it? To start, you need to learn some moves from a few of our fighters. Tucker, William, and Cato. When they're satisfied with your progress, come back and see me. And I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Yes, Master Eric.
Well then, off with you. And don't come back until you've learned the basics.
Han er virkelig flæbet. Jeg vælger bare at efter. Tucker var den første. Kato har vi derovre ved. Tucker, det var ham hernede, var det ikke?
Please don't disturb me.
Hvad så ham, der var her om bagved? Bingo!
Look, another recruit, right? Me too. Tucker, recruit of the Inquisition. What a joke. The same people who chained me up now expect me to fight for them.
You don't think we should fight?
Against who? For what? If they're pulling us in for service, then the shit has really hit the fan.
It's not like we've been given a choice.
No. All we can do is prepare ourselves. 1 hour of training could mean the difference between life and death.
We're supposed to train.
Life of glamour, this, isn't it? Right, this is what they taught me. To be good with a staff, you have to work on strength and technique. Build up your arms. Whenever you're hit, you want to hit it hard. And once you've trained, we'll practice fighting. See if either of us are any good.
How can I improve my fighting technique?
I'm no expert. For me, muscles count the most.
There has to be more to it than strength.
Like they've trained a recruit up in much else. I'll show you what I know, though. And you can ask William. He's picked up more than I have.
Are there rules in the arena?
Pretty basic ones. The fight starts when we get in there. The fight lasts until someone's on the ground. You don't attack anyone on the ground. And it finishes when someone leaves.
I could do with some fighting, let's do some strength work. William så ud til at være... Så ham her herovre, var det ikke? Jo. Fordi vi har nogle skills. Jeg kunne godt tænke mig måske, at vi kunne lære lidt mere fighting skills eller her. You can use weapons in this character staff. You can attack, para, and combine up to 3 attack blows. Det kunne være fedt så, og måske lære lidt mere af det her bare.
I don't think we've met. My name's William. Are you a volunteer?
Yes, I am, actually.
Yes, I am.
Then we're fighting for the same cause.
I take it you volunteered?
Yes. There's something here worth fighting for. My parents had a farm on the island until those temples burst out of the ground. Now they have nothing. If it hadn't been for the warriors here, my parents would have lost their lives to those creatures. Instead, they're in Harbour Town. I swore to do anything I could against those creatures.
Oh, ikke så glad.
Your mother, Tilda, has been asking for you.
My mother? I hope she's all right.
Yes. She's in Harbour Town.
Good. That's where she should be. Thanks for letting me know.
I need to improve my fighting technique.
Not a problem, my friend.
Okay. To interrupt your buffing.
Teach me staff fighting.
Ready? You should know how to attack and parry. No point having a staff otherwise, is there? Parrying is one thing, but you can knock your opponent's weapon aside and hit him immediately. That's called a counterattack. To get it right, watch your opponent closely. If you hit them at the right moment, they'll stumble and you can attack again.
Den her kan lære little blow. Det kunne være rigtig godt at have, men vi mangler mere.
You're supposed to train me.
You'll do well here if you're stout-hearted. You can get strength training with Tucker, and I'll show you how to fight with a staff. I'm no master, but I know enough to give a good grounding in the basics. When Tucker's satisfied that you're strong enough, come to me to learn about technique. And then you have to face Cato. Watch out for Cato. He's the biggest arsehole around.
Cato's the best fighter.
That's Master Arik. Cato's more of an ass. Don't let him muck you around.
Okay. Well, meget tæt på, at vi er ved at... Jeg går langsomt på, at vi har experience nok til det. Well, jeg kan ikke se noget andet hurtigt.
Let's do some strength work.
Good. The stronger you are, the stronger your blows will be. Hitting harder ends a fight quickly. More chance of us both surviving whatever they throw at us. No advantage in longer fights. Just more chance of you losing. When you're strong, you can finish anyone you're fighting faster. Easy.
I want to be stronger.
Okay, så det er bare
We'll
noget.
train later. Practice makes perfect.
I could do with some fight practice.
Yeah, I could do with some. And if you lose, we can fight again. We're all on the same side. Better we all are, better for all of us.
Okay. Så vi saver lige gamet selvfølgelig som altid.
And fight me!
Okay. Okay, jeg kan godt tydeligt se ikke også, at han i hvert fald tager meget mere skade. Sådan der. Så tager han stav op, og... Han se. Nej, det havde not. Jeg går stærkt ud fra, at det er på grund af, at vi har så meget strains, og fordi vi nu har 2 af dem her, hvor jeg kan lave...
That was good. You're looking good. I've taught you what I know. You should fight William. He'll teach you more about technique.
Super. Tak for det. Der sidder en herovre, der ligner for mig, hvad for det done sag.
I hope you rot like the rest of those fanatics.
Ja, da jeg kan huske det, så er det ham der sidder nede i den der hemmelige tunnel der. Han sidder nu her. Vi venter på at blive trænet og gøre alt muligt her, mand. Okay, så vi klarer ham her rimelig let faktisk tage uden problemer. Lad os tage vedlem efterfølgende.
I've worked on my strength. I think it's time for us to train.
Well, you look like you've been doing your strength training with Tucker. So yes, I'm ready.
Sure.
So, we fight.
That's the next step.
Okay. Her omgang. Autosaving, thank you.
Time to end it.
Tydeligt se ikke også, at der er hårde kræfter her. Men at han stadig ikke kan vinde over.
Thanks for the lesson. I will learn from this and train more.
You don't have to say anything. Det vil sige også, at vi nu har klaret de 2 første. Så er der ham der Cato, som er herovre eller andet sted.
Well, if it isn't Babyface. Come to play with the adults, have you? I warn you, our grown-up games get rough.
Too risky. I'm here because Master Arik sent me to train with you.
Did he?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Go and see Tucker and William. You can't beat them. No point trying me. Go on. Go and train with them.
Har jeg allerede gjort jo.
I've finished training with Tucker and William.
Then it's time for a lesson from me, Babyface. Let's see if you have the makings of a warrior. Let's fight.
Okay, så det ser bare lidt midt i det hele. Det havde jeg ikke forventet. Så en ting jeg vil sige godt, for det er lidt lettere at... Altså... Han er lidt svær ved at parere og beskytte sig selv. End de har, når man svær og skjold og sådan ting der.
You're better than I thought you'd be. Next time we fight, we'll be in the arena. Then it'll be different.
Okay.
I'm ready to face you in the arena.
Then stop talking and start walking.
Will you fight me in the arena or not?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Okay, så du vil slås med over her til at starte med, og nu vil du slås med over nede i arenaen efter. Jeg kan godt drikke den her for at få fuld liv. Autosave, så jeg behøver ikke save det. Der kan jeg kun få en stav nu, han har ikke alle sine ting på sig. Så det er så jeg godt kan lide. Okay, så han skal ikke få til på væggen her, kan jeg godt se. Det er okay lidt at forsvare sig mod en stav. Problemet for ham er jo også primært, at han har ikke rigtig så meget mulighed for at gøre gengæld, når jeg bruger staven. Jeg kan se fordele der, ved. Fordi det her stav kan godt se, det er rimelig hurtigt angreb. Det er ikke sådan langsomt to hånds.
Looks like your training's working.
Looks like it. So have I passed?
You've learned a few things.
Is there anyone else for me to face? Or is this over?
You're a combat-happy bastard, aren't you? Go and see Eric. He'll sort you out.
I'm a bastard.
What? You want me to kiss you and tell you you're a good fighter? You're a bastard.
Okay.
Beating Kato is a big thing. You have come on a long way. I'm glad you did it. He needed taking down a peg.
He's not the friendliest man I've met.
Careful he doesn't bear a grudge.
You think he's the sort?
Kato's the sort who always wants revenge, but he won't tangle with you again. He'll leave that to someone stronger. Eric is my bet.
What will Master Eric do?
The easiest thing would be not to allow you to complete your basic training. But Kato is Eric's friend, so he might even challenge you himself.
In which case, I'll have to beat him.
Eric's not an easy target. He's affable enough on the face of it, but he's able to take care of himself.
Okay, og det gav mig stadig noget. Well done, lad os se. Kom videre. Lige drikke noget for den variable her. Det kan få liv, det skal bruge en potion. Perfekt.
What did you do to Kato?
Fought him. He said to train.
I said to train. I've never seen him look so battered. But a few victories against a few trainees won't make you a proper fighter.
No?
No. The time has come for you to face me. If you feel like getting some more training, now would be the time. Unless you want to make it easy for me to pull your liver through your nostrils.
I'm ready. Are you?
Let's hope your fighting is as confident as your tongue.
Okay, jeg troede lige et øjeblik, det var her. Og derfor jeg giver lidt baglæns. Autosave, tak. Tak for det. Han bruger så svær jo. Det er møgdyr. Hvilket i hvilken grad giver meget mere skade. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck mig. Oh god. Jeg er ikke sikker på, at jeg kan vinde den her. Ikke med det her. Fuck mig. Okay, kom nu. Husk din træning. Altid op ad væggen. I kan ikke blokke bagud, hvis du passer dem op ad væggen. Ja, men der kan jeg så også gøre det der. Mig et vist sted, mand. Jeg har skadet ham en tiendedel af hans liv, eller sådan noget der, mand. Og han har skadet mig nok til at dræbe mig flere gange. Hvorfor gør han så ondt? Ja, det var så ligesom ligegyldigt at drikke den posen der jo. Okay. Så er vi halvvejs. Dang it. Femmeren. Okay. Hvor jeg hader, når jeg rammer væggen der. Okay. Hvor det provokerende det der, mand. Virkelig? Okay. Kom nu, vi kan godt. Vi kan godt, vi kan klare ham, vi kan klare ham, vi kan klare ham. Det er det tredje slag, hvis man får det ind, så... du er ellers sæt på. Okay. Satans også. Hvad sker der for, han lige pludselig bare løber så langsomt, mand, og ikke gør noget her? Jeg ved ikke, hvor han er henne længere. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Kommer det her. Han er tæt på nu. Ved du hvad, bare for sjov skyld. Skulle vi ikke tage at slå ham med den her? Okay. Sådan der. Det er lige, hvor han sværblår i. Det forsvandt.
Does that make me the master now?
Ha! Keep that up for 5 or 6 more years, and then, maybe. You did well. You're a natural with a staff.
Thanks.
As far as I'm concerned, you're ready for whatever this place tries to throw at you. Go and see Vitus, and good luck to you.
Okay, det lykkedes os. Kostede os alle vores potions. Og jeg måtte bruge mana også for den så skyld, men det lykkedes mig.
My basic training is complete.
A warrior's training is never complete. Do not forget that. However, you have shown discipline. It's now time to take your training further. Vince will allow you into the upper parts of the monastery. Go now, and continue your training.
About Hemla. Hemla was dealing brugalweed. What do you think?
You're making progress. You've spoken to Casper, I suppose. He's a bright lad. Work with him and report to me once you've found the murderer. I assume you no longer need the corpse for your investigations. I'll take care of it, so that Hemla may go to his final rest.
Okay, så skal vi også have lov til nu at snakke med ham der hernede.
I've advanced my training.
Good. Training is vital. I have here a list. This list names all those who has permission to leave the monastery recently.
That will be a great help.
Good. Then continue your investigation.
Okay, så nu har vi fået den liste. Lad os lige kigge på den en gang. Robert, Opal, Lewis, Hawking, Direct, Drug, Dog. Det er ikke den liste der. Liste derfor, det er okay. Så han kunne gå ud. Trucker kunne jeg gå ud. Harlock. A cook, actually. Even Kasper kunne få lov til at... Okay.
Did you know Hemla?
Of course, this is a small place. Not knowing someone is damn difficult.
Did you have much to do with him?
No, he just got his staff and
what?
Well, now and again he sold people some brugal weed. Everyone knew what he did. It was the monastery's worst kept secret.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Hemla?
Hemla? Never got to know him. He's been here longer than us, so he didn't talk to new recruits.
You must know something about him.
Well, he spent a lot of time with Harlock in the kitchen.
And?
Harlock isn't the sort that talks much, but apparently the two of them had things to talk about. But you'll have to ask Harlock what it was.
Okay. Det er jo så de to øverste her. Harlock og kokken. Tyler var ham, der var hernede, så lad os lige snakke med ham hurtigt, og så snakker vi lige med Kasper, og så tror jeg, vi slutter af for i dag.
What do you know about Hemla?
Hemla? Grumpy git. Always sneaking about.
You didn't like him?
Most of us who bought from Hemla didn't like him. Just what he sold. Dealing with Hemla was just a necessary evil.
What did he sell?
Brugal weed. Smokes. Inflated prices, though. He knew it was hard to get in here.
You seem annoyed.
Well, he went and got himself murdered, didn't he? So now, no Hemla, and no Brugal either.
Ja.
Pallas gave me a list of everyone who can leave the monastery.
Let's have a look then. One of these people must have been Hemlar's partner. I don't know. Could be any one of them. You'll have to get them on their own, see what they know. Enzo and Ash are in the upper area of the monastery during the day, though. You're going to have to wait until nightfall to talk to them. That's when they return to their chambers. Unless you manage to finish basic training, then you'll get access to the upper monastery.
What about you? You're on the list.
You think I'd risk getting caught doing that? You stick out and cause trouble here, you get sent to the ruins.
You could be lying.
Yeah, but I ain't. Come on, would I be helping you if I was? You can keep questioning me, but you'll be wasting your time.
Ja. Så der er lige... Nu skal vi den vej her alligevel. Der er kokken.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm new. I'm in the order like you.
Just met you, and you're my friend, eh? You're new. You get stew. Those are the orders. Here's the stew.
Do you recognize this blade?
Never seen it before in my life.
Take a closer look at it.
It's not mine. I've never seen it. Now sod off.
Carlson knows this knife.
So why are you telling me?
He knows it's one of yours.
Then why did you need to ask me?
Your knife is the weapon which killed Hemla, which makes you a suspect.
Maybe someone stole it from me. Yeah. Maybe someone framed me. Did you think of that, smart ass?
Hey, found any gold? I lost some around here.
Ha! Do you really think that'd still be here? Have you got any idea of the sort of people who pass by here?
Yep. Looks like it's gone for good. Tucker says you talked with Hemla. Quite often.
He came here a lot, yes. He liked good food.
Good food?
Yep, if you want to know. We talked about cooking. Stews, soups, pastry, meat. Hemla wanted to be a chef.
You expect me to believe you were exchanging recipes?
Believe what you like.
Okay, så det er sikkert, at vi kan fodre ham lige nu. Men det betyder så også, at vi har kigget på de tre her. Kasper og den, altså vi har de to tilbage, ikke også? Ligesom at vende på, kan man sige. Og han mener ikke, kniven er hans. Han siger, at han aldrig har set den før, på trods af, at det er hans kniv. Så kan man jo selv tage sig med det, hvad man mener om det. Så jeg tænker, vi saver her, og så ses vi igen i næste episode, folkens. Jeg vil sige tusind tak, fordi I så med. Håber, I hygger jer til igen i næste episode, folkens. Hej.